Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, Babylon the Great, and wake up the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right, and foretell the things that are about to come on the planet Earth, man. These last days that we're currently living in. All right, so with that, before we even start this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Yahushai,
Shai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Rakakwadash.
Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, our Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, being grafted in under the obedience of this truth through the spirit of faith.
Khan. Tawada. Shalom to all you. You Akim, you Akwa. The true believers, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai, the true subscribers to the GMS. The only camp that has the 100% truth of the scriptures, man. This is a camp that the Lord Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai is making more clear day in and day out every week. That's the group that he's dealing with, man. We're seeing a lot of these camps, ultimately falling out this truth, man. Really their oil is leaking, you know, because one, a lot of these groups, they don't come out here and prophesy. They don't come out here and remain in prophecy, man. But before you get that, actually, grab Jeremiah 28, or 28, and then grab 39 and 1.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28 and verse 8. And it reads, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And that's exactly what we're doing, man. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. There's no new thing under the sun. That which has been, is that which shall come. Roughly paraphrasing that scripture, man. So we're doing the same thing as our ancestors. We're doing, man. Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah. Jonah. And so on and so forth, man. Prophesying the downfall of the kingdoms that they were in. Guess what? We're prophesying the downfall of America, man. And as the brother has said, trying to wake up, Israel, namely the elect of Israel, man.
Right.
2/3 of our people are pretty much ordained already to perish, man. As the scripture says, but the multitude that was born in vain perish, man. We're talking about 2/3 of Israel, man. So as of right now, we're focused on prophesying, man. Bringing forth those prophecies that the Lord Yahweh Shah said that are to come, and to warn you of them, man. So that go ahead.
This book of Revelation, chapter 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
Right, man. If you worship Yahweh Shai, the elder apostle Gabar made a video, man. You can't worship the Heavenly Father unless you worship the Son. If you have Yahweh Shai, then guess what? If you have the Son, then you have life. And that's a testimony of Yahweh Shai. It's the spirit of prophecy. If you're out here prophesying, guess what? That proves that you got life, man. That you have the doctrine of life, because that's what it is, man. The testimony of Yahweh Shai is the doctrine of life, preaching the word of Yahweh Shai, warning the people what's to come. That's what Yahweh Shai did, man. That up. 39. Yeah, 39. Oh, Sirach 39.
Oh, I was like, okay, I got you.
Yeah, man. So that's what we're out here doing, man. We're remaining in that prophecy. And those that are prophesying, they have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. They're speaking his words, man. Yahweh Shai said, what? I come in the volume of the book, Come, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High,
right,
and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy.
Occupied in prophecies, man. Right. So if you're in this truth and you understand the words of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and you understand that you are on this this chart right here, part of the 12 tribes of the chosen of the Most High, then guess what? You have to be occupied in prophecy, paying attention to what is going on, man. Prophecy is popping off the page. Last year was the year of prophecy. Now it's the year of hasting, because one, prophecies were popping off like never before last year. But guess what? Now they're really showing their face And the consequences of those prophecies popping off are happening before our face, man. People are starting to understand that America, Babylon the Great, is Babylon the Great. Starting to realize that these other nations are starting to realize that Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, he's the devil.
That's right.
So all these prophecies that were said to come are coming, man. Matter of fact, you want to grab that in Second Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians 3 or 2 and 3, you know, because there's certain things that are said to happen, certain prophecies that are to happen before we reach the end, you know.
Right. This is the book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
And that falling away had to happen, and it had already happened. Look at where we're at right now. We're in the captivity, under the so-called self-proclaimed white man. This was, us falling away from our power. That was that falling away, not knowing who we are. Right. Lord Yahweh Shah said, Jeremiah 17:4, thou shalt discontinue thyself from thine heritage, man. So we left our heritage. Now everybody thinks that, the Bible is a religion, man. Rather than, the so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and so-called, natives, they think that this is a religion. The white man, self-proclaimed white man, Esau, has brainwashed our people and destroyed our people into thinking that this is a religion rather than this is their heritage. This is who they are, man. Right. This tells you who you are, who your power is, and what you're going to receive if you follow the law, statutes, commandments, Yahweh, man. Right. But again, Esau Edom has destroyed the minds of our people, man. Blinded the minds of our people.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Right.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
And that man of sin, the son of perdition, is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man. Again, look at the things that he has done to the earth, man. Look at the things that he has told these other nations. Look at how he tricked China into taking up all his debt, man. And then pretty much, going to more recently, what he did to not pay that debt, he flooded the market with money, flooded Americans, and flooded their pockets with money, which made the value of the dollar go down, man. So instead of paying off that small debt that he had with China, guess what? Now his debt is more because the value of the dollar has gone down. So what they do, they tack on more money to his debt, man. Esau Edom is trying to crash the dollar so that way he don't have to pay his debt off, man. Esau Edom's wicked as hell, man. These white folks, man, starting with the elites, man, they're wicked as hell, man. And that's why all these nations are understanding that this motherfucker's a devil and they're pissed off about it. Can you grab Jeremiah? Jeremiah, I think it's 50 and verse 7 and 8. Oh yeah.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right, a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Why? Because Babylon was that ruling nation over all the nations, man. And on top of that, they're the hand that the Lord Yahweh chose to punish us for all the iniquity that we did. So that was that golden cup because they ruled all the nations. They were that ruling nation. They are the basis of men that the Lord Yahweh put over his kingdom. That's that golden cup. Go ahead.
Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken.
Made all the earth drunken. Why? But with the wine for fornication. The spreading that philosophy, that Roman philosophy, that Greco-Roman philosophy upon the whole earth, man.
And the scriptures say that their tongue shall go throughout the whole earth. Wicked philosophy.
Right, man. Go
ahead. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Why? Because they're understanding that America is full of shit. They're understanding that the way of how they used to work before America came in. Their system wasn't flawed compared to the system of the so-called white man. It has a whole bunch of flaws. Why? Because it's built on strictly wickedness, man. There's no good about it, man. As it says in Proverbs 29 and verse 2, it says, says when the righteous are in authority, the people will rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the earth mourneth. And all these nations are in mourning, not just the nations, but the animals. Especially us, we're in mourning. Because we understand who this damn devil is. We went from being in the world, and Wadi Yabashim Al for taking us out of the world and realizing what kind of situation that we're in, man. Realizing that we're still in our fucking captivity. That we don't have there's no such thing as free will. That we don't have no decision to be able to go and make ourselves rich. We're constantly, as it says in Haggai 1:6, man, laboring to put our wages in a bag full of holes in it, man. We're constantly subject to payments, man. We're under the curses still, man. And we realize that. And we realize that who we're under, whose captivity we are under is the self-proclaimed so-called white man. He's the one that's causing all these problems, man. The Lord Yahweh Shema said he was greatly displeased, but then the wicked forward our affliction. The Edomites forwarded our affliction. So they did worse to us than they were supposed to do, And that's why they're going to receive that recompense for all that they fucking do, man. These damn devils, man. You think that you're going to be able to establish your new fucking world order, man, and receive no punishment for it. Can you grab Revelation 18:7? Because these damn devils, they really don't think they're going to get punished for shit, man. They think that they're going to be able to go around. We watched a video last night of some fucking, these those hazmat suits, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they fucking sat there all do. He paused like this while fucking female fucking took a picture of him like he was fucking, sanitizing, for the Crown Vic Royal. Then after he took the picture, he took all his shit off and went on to the next area. And they're just taking pictures, not sanitizing shit, man. What that is scare tactics, man. They're doing scare tactics, fear tactics to ultimately say, hey, man, we got to go out here and we got to sanitize for this Crown Vic Royale because it's spreading so rapidly. When in reality, this shit ain't spreading rapidly. You're putting it out there.
Right.
Your shit like them chemtrails and all this other shit, they're spreading this sickness out there. And even then, we already know that we watched the video that they've rebranded and renamed certain rebranded and renamed certain bacteria and all this other shit and called it the Crown Vic Royale when it's really hay fever, man, or the fucking common flu. The brother did a video a while back, saying that now the flu and the cold is coming back, now that everything opened up. But where did it go, man? All they did was rebrand it into the Crown Vic Royale, man. These damn devils, they're wicked as hell, man. They really think that they're gonna go out here and establish this misinformation war, to ultimately take the men of the Lord down, so that so they can stop spreading the word. Well, guess what? That's not gonna stop it. The word is already out there. By them doing that, it's letting everybody know that they don't want the truth out there, because there's people that see right past their fucking shit, man. For 2 Corinthians 2:11, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see right through their shit, man. We understand that Esau Edom is the wicked, man. That he has a plan that is to be set out, but yet does not want that plan to be found out. That's right. We understand that he is the one that's causing all this havoc, causing all these problems. The so-called white man is causing all these fucking problems around the earth, man. He's the one that's been ruling. He's the one that's making these draconian laws, saying that they can go in and censor your text, man. Hey, man, we're preaching the word of the Most High, man. The word of God. Yeah, man. But anyways, right. We're blowing the trumpet on his plan, man. And Esau Edom doesn't want that to happen, man. So what he's going to do, he's going to make all these draconian laws for him to come in here, censor your text, ultimately, put a target on your fucking back for you not being able, for you coming up against their new world order, man. Esau Edom is, hey, man, they think that they're going to be able to establish all this new world order bullshit and not have no problem come to them. After all the wickedness they've done, they just found another 160 graves under a church in Canada. Wow. Another 160 graves in Canada, man. Canada's being fucking found out that land, not only, which I mean, it's part of America, just because it's called Canada, it's still part of America, the land of America. Well, guess what? Not only was there bloodshed of our people here in America, but bloodshed was over there in fucking Canada as well, man. Heavily, man. We're talking about little kids.
Right.
They're out there shedding blood, man. And the Lord Yahweh Shah is going to recompense you for that. But these damn
Right.
devils, they don't think that they're going to recompense. They think they're going to establish a new world order, man.
Right.
They think that they're going to go ahead and go through with their fucking plan, but that's not what's going to happen, man. Here, let's go grab that. And 7.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 7. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Lived deliciously, glorified herself, man. It was talking about these, America, Babylon. You know, you Esau Edomite, you Edomites, man. You know, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man. Look at these damn devils, man. They're living deliciously, man. They're living in their fucking heaven, man. You know, scriptures tell you that they are not in trouble as other men. You know, these damn devils, man. They can sit there and we were watching a video last night too. One of the brothers posted this fucking this Edomite was screaming at the top of her lungs in Victoria's Secret. This Jake, you know, this Edomite tried to attack Jake, and Jake started pulling out her phone and went to go to record it, and then had the manager go get the police officer. She was sitting there screaming and crying, you know, crocodile tears and all this other shit because she didn't want to be reported on, you know, screaming and everything like that. And hey, man, she even tried to attack her in the video because she was recording her, man, you know. And guess what happened? The police officer didn't take her to jail. And then after, when Jake went to the police station to go file a report, they gave her hell for even trying to want to fucking write a report against her, man. You know. So these damn devils, man, they're not as trouble as they're not in trouble as you know, other people, man. You know, so they get to do whatever they want. They're literally living in their fucking heaven, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 73. Back you up. In verse 3, it reads, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked."
Right, prosperity of the wicked, man. You know, they're living in heaven, man. They're able to fucking go out and buy a brand new fucking car with no fucking backlash. No, go out and buy a fucking house with no fucking problems. Right. You know, their credit is good. You know,
that's been living delicious, man. If you're able to prosper, you're able to succeed, you're successful.
Right. You know. Go ahead.
Verse 4, "There are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men.
Right.
Neither are they plagued like other men."
Right, man. You know, you got Jake. You know, when they get older, they got what? They got diabetes, high cholesterol, you know, high blood pressure. But you look at these white folks, hey man, they're like 70, 80 years old and they're still walking and they're still fucking, you know, going out here doing what they got to do, man. You know, you Jake by like 55, 60, man, we're down and out, man. You know, they're not plagued with disease and all this other stuff as Israel is, man. You know, these damn devils, they don't have to go through this shit, man. Why? Because we're under the curse. They're not. They're in their heaven, man. They're living deliciously right now. Go back to Revelation.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 7. "How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her."
So much torment and sorrow give her. Why? Because that's what's coming to America, man.
Right.
That's what's coming to you damn devils, man. You out here sitting here thinking that you're not gonna have no recompense for all the shit that you fucking do, for all the things that you are establishing right now. You brainwashing the people and dumbing them down to not be able to see the miracle that the Most High is working in the earth, man. You're sitting here just talking, climate change. That's why Germany, that's why Tokyo and Belgium are having overflows of water and having, you know, the water tear down their fucking houses, man.
Right. Sinkholes, volcanoes,
out of fucking
famines,
nowhere, man.
Pestilences, man. All this is signs that we're in the end. Our Lord is about to show his face, judge Babylon the Great.
But no, it's climate change.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's climate change.
Yeah, you're right. It's climate change. Our bad. Yeah, we don't know what the scriptures say, man. We don't know what the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah says about what's going on in the fucking earth, man. He didn't tell us that these are signs, you know, for us to know the times that we are in, man. He didn't tell us that what was that? The Yellowstone Park had 140 earthquakes in one day.
142.
Yeah, right. But that, you know, that's not a sign.
Right. One day.
Come on, man. He says what shall be the in Matthew's 24? Yeah, 24 and 6. Matter of fact, let's finish this real quick and then we'll go back. Yeah, man.
Revelation chapter 18 and verse 7. "How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow."
And I am no widow and shall see no sorrow, man. They don't believe that they're gonna get recompensed for what they do in that. They don't believe that the Most High is seeing what they're doing, man. That that's straight bullshit, man. These damn devils, man. Like I said, that pride have deceived me. Because again, we're gonna go and read in Matthew 24 that all these signs are basically the beginning of sorrows, man. The beginning of Esau Edom's end.
Verse 1.
Uh, where were you from? Where were you from?
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Right.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
And we're seeing wars and rumors of wars, man.
That's
we
right,
just
man.
seen Israel and Gaza, which they're still in a war, by the way. They're still in a fucking war. And didn't it say the least of the flock shall draw them out? We're seeing that. We're seeing that because it even said, what's going on between Israel and Gaza. The Turkish, the Iranians, and Russia are all about to get involved with that shit, man, if they don't chill out. They said that last time. They're saying this again, man. You want?
For verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences.
We're seeing all that. Famines. You got famines going on in Africa right now, man. South Africa. You got famines going on in fucking Australia right now, man. You got famines going on all over the fucking place, man. You got beginning stages of famine happening here in America itself, man.
Even in Cuba too, that's why they have all those riots, because of inflation and because of food shortages.
Right. Which they're saying America can't get involved in that either, And then on top of that, you got Russia saying that they don't even want the Western help, because they got it all right there. That's another part of them realizing who the damn devil is, man. Because everything that the West, was really talking about America, and anybody that's with America on its side, anybody that the West has such a tainted way of helping. They'll sit there and say, "Oh, we'll help you," but then turn around and fucking slap your hand when you're about to get up. You know what I mean? They'll pull you up halfway and then slap your ass back the fuck down, man. That's America. That's the way of the self-proclaimed so-called white men. You damn Edomites, they're the wicked, man. But we're seeing that, man. Constantly famine, wars, backstabbing, these nations coming up against America. Realizing that America is the wicked. These are all signs, man. Keep going.
Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in diverse places, man. Keep going.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
The beginning of sorrows, man. So we're understanding that everything that we're seeing right now, as far as the signs of the times that we are in, the man of sin being revealed, the falling away had happened already. There was another step to that. Man of sin being revealed. He's being revealed. Now we got earthquakes popping off left and right. We got wars and rumors of wars popping off. America with Japan and Australia and Taiwan against China, Russia, North Korea, Cuba now. You know what I mean? You got all these conglomerates of nations, this bag full of nations against each other, man. It's a bag being jumbled up, and all these nations are like, what the fuck, man? Why? Because Lord Yabashim Shah is sending down those angels, mighty ones, to stir up the minds of these nations to ultimately be in that spirit, man. This is what's happening. This is what we're understanding. These are the times that we are in right now. And guess what? Matter of fact, can you grab 2nd Esdras 9? I think it's verse 56 or 6 and 56. You saw the end of it.
Oh, 9.
6 and 9? Yeah. Okay, yeah, slot it.
This book is 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time?
Again, asking another question. What shall be the end? What shall be the times to come? How are we going to understand what the times that we are in? Keep going.
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
Where shall be the end of the first? And this is the first. The scriptures tell you, he that is first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And who's first right now? Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man. He's on fucking top right now, man. But keep going.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Which is symbolic. Keep going.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So all these beginning of sorrows is the beginning of Esau Edom's end. And that end is going to be completely ended when they get thrown down. Yahushua comes and does 1 Corinthians 15, 23 to 24. When that happens and the elect are put on top, that's the end of Esau and the beginning of the new world, man, the new rulership, man. You know? But again, Esau, Edom, they're not going to see none of that, bro. They're not going to see no troubles, no sorrows. You know what I mean? Come on, man. They're not going to see none of this, man. You know, if you let the white man tell it, they're not going to have no problems, man. They're going to be able to establish the new world order and everything's going to be all fucking gravy from there, man. You know? But we already know that Esau Edom has an expiration date. So how are they going to be able to establish the new world order? They're not. Let's read that. Job 20 and 23. Let's grab this. You know? Go to Job 20 and 23. These so-called white folks, man, they got an expiration date, man. The kingdom of Yahweh Shai does not have an expiration date. You know? It's never going to have an expiration date. Everything here in this world has an expiration date. Let's go to before you grab that, go to what is it? 2 Corinthians 4 and 18. You know, because again, everything here that we see has an expiration date. You know?
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 18. While we look not at the things which are seen,
we look not at the things that are seen right now. Why? Go on.
Or but the things which are not seen.
Right. We look at the things that are not seen, which is you know, the Yahweh Shai, man, the kingdom, man. You know, right. Keep going.
For the things which are seen are temporal,
which means temporary, which means when you have something that starts, it has an end. That's temporary. It's only going to last for a certain amount of time, man.
Moment.
Yeah. You know, keep going.
But the things which are not seen are eternal.
Eternal. The kingdom, Yahweh Shai, it says what? This world will pass away, but his words will not pass away, man. You know? So everything that the Lord Yahweh Shai says will come true, man, will come to pass, man. If he says there's going to be a kingdom, he says that the saints are going to take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, for even forever and ever. Well, guess what? That next kingdom has no expiration date. But this one does. We just read it in 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and verse 9, where it says Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, which is what, man? That new world, man. You know? So yes, Esau Edom is about to have destruction come to him. That's how his ass is going to be end. That's how his ass is going to end. Is in mass destruction, man. You know? Just like after 1,000 years of him serving us, what's going to happen? It's going to be mass destruction again on his ass, man. We're all going to throw Esau Edom in a fucking pit and we're going to burn that bitch down, man. Every single last Edomite after 1,000 years of him serving us, we're going to throw every single last Edomite in a fucking pit. Even their seed. And fucking burn them bitches down. You got that, Joe?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Whenever you get it. You know? These damn devils, man. Their pride have deceived them, man. To literally deceive them to think that they're not going to see no sorrow, man. You know, that's prideful as fuck, man. One, that lets you know that they don't have no fucking faith. Because faith comes in two different ways. Faith that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deliver you from destruction, and faith that if you do something wrong, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to punish your fucking ass, man. Faith wasn't given to them, man. Faith is a gift that was given to the elect. Nobody else, man. Go ahead.
You know, just land back a little bit, quick brother's point, man. How the kingdom, that we're going to receive a little willing, we be numbered amongst that number, chosen. It's going to be forever, man. That's why scriptures say, that they were for a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible, man. Right. Non-perishable, never decaying. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 145, verse 13. Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom.
Woo! And everlasting.
That's right. And thy dominion endureth throughout all generations, man. So the kingdom to come, man, it's going to be for everlasting, man. It's never going, what I'm saying? Once we get put into the power seat and remove Esau Edom from the power seat, man, hey, it's going to be a righteous rulership for all eternity, man. Right,
Get that, Job.
This book of Job, probably you said 20 and 22.
Yeah, you can start 22.
Done. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strait. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
And it says the word straight, which is STRAITES, which is a position of difficulty. It's not like straight line, like parallel, but no, it's a position of difficulty. So he's going to be in a position of difficulty. This is what his portion is not to just live and live deliciously for the rest of eternity, but it's predestinated for him. With that word predestined, it goes into what? To foreordained by divine decree.
Oh, yeah.
That's a heavy, you know what I mean? So hit by Yahweh Shema Shai is predestinated for him to go into troubles, man. For him to be as though, a man, as if he's in travail like a woman who's pregnant, man, who's in labor. That's how these damn devils are going to be when it comes to that time, man. These strong, big ass men are going to be like women in that day, man. That's how Esau Edom. That's what he's got coming to him, man. Pure fucking destruction, man. Keep going on that.
Verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Oh, that right there, that's heavy, man. It says right here, when he's about to fill his belly, man, which means what? When he's about to establish his new world order, which we're starting to see the gradualism in him starting to establish his new world order. We see it, man. Again, 2 Corinthians 2:11, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. So we know why he's coming out here trying to censor your text. We know why he's going to sit here and promote these companies, these social media companies, and these the telecommunication companies, to ultimately go on their platforms and to crack down on those that are spreading what they call misinformation, man. Right. Disinformation, however you want to say it, man. When in reality, it's just the truth. They just don't want the truth to come out, man.
The Apostle Paul said that. He's like, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
But we are their enemy. Right. We're exactly their enemy. Why? Because we tell them the truth. We're spreading the truth, and the truth is springing forth and gathering fruit. And they don't like that, man. The word has been spread into the gates of the nobles, man, and they don't fucking like that shit, man. Because again, just as Joel Osteen, he ripped up the Bible and said it cuts his theology, man. That's exactly what's happening to these damn devils. We're cutting their theology, letting them know, hey, where you're fucking sitting here pushing, it ain't the truth. This is the truth. So it's cutting their whole, their doctrine, so to speak, their theology, like Joel Osteen said, and they don't like that because people are starting to wake up and realize what they're fucking pushing is bullshit, man. This Christianity prosperity doctrine. But the scriptures tell you, written in the book, is lamentations, mourning, and woe, man. So there's going to be things in here that you don't want to hear that you got that are going to come to pass. But you got these fucking plantation Christianity fucking pastors telling you about, oh, everybody can be saved. Well, guess what? The scriptures tell you that only 144,000 and the 1/3 are going to be saved.
That's right.
Of the children of Israel,
that's
man.
Right.
Of no other fucking nation, man. These self-proclaimed so-called white folks that sit here and put us down, that sit there and exalt themselves to be above us, guess what? They're going to be below us, man. It says Revelation 13 and 10, he that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. Who are we under captivity in, man? We can't go to a fucking car shop and buy a fucking car like these devils. We can't go and buy a fucking house like these damn devils. We have to sit here and go through a whole bunch of fucking rigmarole to get any fucking thing, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses,
right,
and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And that's what we are, man. We're servants right now to this damn world, man. Really, Yahweh Shem Shah first and foremost, but secondly, in this world, because why? We're still in the chains of darkness, man. We're still in a captivity, man. We're in two captivities. The flesh as well as the captivity under the self-proclaimed so-called white man. Go back to Job. Read that one more time.
This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right. So when he's about to establish his new world order and completely make us perpetual slaves, the Most High is going to say, nope, no, you don't, and rain that fucking terror and destruction upon his fucking ass, man. He don't get to make the last decision, man. It's Yahweh Shem Shah that gets to make the last decision, and that's it. You don't get to overturn that decision.
Right.
No, and not at all. You don't get to overturn no decision, man. You know, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to rain it upon you unless you got a precept. You grab Boys
I was just about to go there.
Oh, you know, because what is that rain, man? That rain that he's about to rain down upon them while they're eating is going to be what? Those ICBM nuclear missiles. Now, if you're sitting there, you're visualizing it, you see a fucking Edomite mowing the fuck down, man. He got, you know, half his steak eaten, half his motherfucking green beans and corn eaten, half his motherfucking potatoes eaten. And you know it's gonna be something like that because you know they ain't got no damn salt. It's gonna be meat with red as hell on the inside, just like these damn devils. And the motherfucker gonna have blood all over his damn plate. He chowing the fuck down. The next thing you know, his whole house come crashing down, boom, into a big ass explosion, man. That's what the Most High gonna do to these damn devils, man. On a literal scale. These damn devils gonna be eating. These peons are gonna be eating at fucking, you know, whatever time of the day, breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever the fuck it is, dinner. Whatever time the Yahweh Shema Shah gonna rain this shit upon him, it's gonna be literal, man. These damn devils gonna be eating, and the Most High gonna fucking destroy them bitches, man.
Like it says, you know, our Lord Yahweh Shah is gonna come like a thief in the night, man.
Right, man.
So that's why we, you know, being, you know, that we, you know, that Yahweh Shema Shah has had mercy on us to get to so upon us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We have to apply that, man, to our every walk of our life, and keep watch, man. You know, and keep watch for Yahweh Shah's return. And based on the things that we're seeing, he's near, man. You know,
right. And this is a prophecy. This is a future prophecy, man. Didn't we bring out in the beginning? He that giveth his mind until the law of the Lord Yahweh Shah will be occupied in prophecy.
Right.
Guess what? This is a prophecy, man. This is to come. To prophesy means what? To see before. So we're seeing this before it happens. And guess what? That's what's going to give us value in the time of Jacob's trouble because we've seen these things afar off, man. You know, we prophesied that this was going to come. When shit starts to lock the fuck down, when they turn off YouTube, which we know they're going to happen soon, they're talking about that misinformation shit. Talking about social media platforms and
big tech companies, yeah.
Right, big tech companies with telecommunication companies and shit like that to censor misinformation that's being spread, man. You know, which again, that's going to put a target on the men of the Lord's back quick, fast, and a hurry because we're already doing that. We're already prophesying the downfall of this place, man. We're constantly remaining and having our conversations in the heavens, which means what? We're constantly talking about the downfall of this place, downfall of other places, what's going on, how these damn devils are lying. You know, these damn devils, they don't like that, man. So guess what? We already know what's going to happen, man. They're going to sit here and try to really fucking establish that fucking, you know, that lockdown to shut everything the fuck down. Well, guess what? We're going to be good in that day, man. Why? Because we have Yahweh Shema Shah on our time, man, on our side. You know, he's going to be with us, you know, gathering us and guiding us, guiding our steps, man. You know, it says the Lord, guide the steps of them that keep his commandments.
Oh, yeah. Like 16.
Right, man.
Because right now we would pretty much be considered spiritual spies, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you consider a spy like somebody going behind enemy lines and gathering up information and bringing the information back, enemies don't want that, man.
But see, you just said spiritual spies, so now you're getting put on the domestic terrorist. These damn devils are wicked as hell, man. We are spiritual spies, man, and we're spying out just as Ezekiel did when he brought. When the Heavenly Father brought Ezekiel out and brought him into that place where they were worshiping behind the elders and stuff like that, they were worshiping behind different gods and stuff like that behind closed doors, and he saw that shit.
Oh yeah,
he spied out. He spied out what they were doing, and they came to them and said, "Oh well, this is what you're fucking doing, man." Roughly paraphrasing, you know that I think it was the 10th chapter, 8th chapter, somewhere around there, 8th to 9th chapter. You know, you can read those chapters and go find it yourself. It's heavy, man. You should be reading Ezekiel in the first place, man. But yeah, man, it's heavy. He spied out. The Most High had him spy out what they were doing, and then he went and blew the trumpet on it, man. That's what we're doing. We're spying out what these damn devils are doing and what they're having our people doing, and we're blowing the fucking trumpet on it, man.
Rahab too.
Huh?
Rahab and time of Joshua, spies that got sent out to Jericho.
Yep, see? You know what I mean? Blowing the fucking trumpet on what's going on here, man. And that's why we're out here day in and day out, man. Making video epistles, coming out here on the weekends, you know, on Saturdays, to prophesy the downfall of what is coming to America, man. To prophesy that Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna reign upon Esau Edom's New World Order right before he fully establishes it, man. And that reign is gonna be ICBM nuclear missiles as well as the chariots coming and burning this place to thunder, man. Go ahead and grab that.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 16. For the ungodly that deny to know thee,
woo! And the ungodly is who, man? Go Esau, Edom, and then 2/3 of our people, man. All of them are ungodly, man. You know? Go ahead.
For the ungodly that deny to know thee were scourged by the strength of thine arm.
Woo! Hey, man, go ahead, man.
With strange rains, hails, and showers were they persecuted that they could not avoid, and through fire were they consumed.
Through fire. Rain does not bring fire. Rain puts out fire because it's wet. So what is that talking about? What the hell is that talking about? That is talking about those ICBM nuclear missiles that are coming to America and gonna burn this fucking bitch down, man. And we can't fucking wait, man. We're constantly sending up curses out on this place, man. All called the Wamium, Wa Gawayam, Wa Yamnua, all this damn place, man. Man.
That's right.
We can't stand this motherfucking place, man, because all the fucking wickedness they've been doing here, man. Not just only our people, but to our fucking animals, man. The world was made for our sakes, man. For the elect's sake. Lord, we were part of the elect, but it was made for our sakes, man. We are to have dominion over this place, man. We are to take care of these animals and take care of the plant and the world, man. They're destroying it, man. They're fucking destroying this place, man. The Lord Yabashim Al-Shah said he's going to destroy them that destroy the earth, man.
Right, man.
Come on, man. You got precept? Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Wait, didn't it say I am no widow and shall see no sorrow?
That's right.
Didn't it just fucking say this shit? They're still saying this shit, man. Go ahead.
For the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness.
Ooh, trusted in thy wickedness, man. Go ahead.
Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
They're what? Go ahead and read that. Their wisdom. Go ahead. Read that
thy
again.
wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Thy pride hath
deceived thy heart.
Deceived thy heart, man. Just because it says Ezekiel 28:3 that they are wiser than Daniel doesn't mean that you motherfuckers got it all. Doesn't mean that you gonna last forever. Doesn't mean that you motherfuckers ain't gonna see no sorrow. Daniel saw sorrow. Job, who was called perfect and upright, he saw sorrow. Come on, man. He had his family taken away from him, his crops taken away from him, his servants taken away from him. He had nothing. Absolutely nothing except for his fucking wife, man. He saw sorrows, but guess what? Because he trusted in the Lord Yahbashim Al-Shah, believed in Yahbashim Al-Shah, he got all that back and some. But you damn devils, you don't have the ability to trust in Yahbashim Al-Shah. You trust in yourselves, man. Keep going.
Verse 11, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, when thou shalt not know.
Right, man. You know, a thief in the night, man. You know? and because y'all are not watching, y'all know, you start with you at least, you know what is coming. You know, because it says Revelation 12:12, they're going to come down because they know they have a short time, man. You know? But you guys aren't watching, man. You know, it says what? The man in the house had watched. He would know what hour that thief is to come. You know? But you're not watching, man. You know, rough paraphrasing that scripture, you're not watching. You know, that's in Matthew 24, man. You know, down in the 40th something verse, you know. But y'all can go watch it. But yeah, man. You're not watching. The Most High didn't put that spirit on them to watch. He put the spirit on them to be fucking destroyed.
Verse 14.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble. Woo! The fire shall burn them.
Man.
They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Wait. Didn't we go back and say that hail or that rain is going to come as a fire burning? Okay, grab that, then grab Zechariah 14. Yeah, you already know it's the spirit, bro. Cool.
Behold, Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to set before it. Woo! And they're not going to be able to escape, man. You know what I'm saying? The judgment, like it says in Second Ezra 16 and 13, man. That his arrows that he shoots are sharp and shall not miss, and they shall begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Man.
Right.
You know, and Yahweh Shai is a perfect archer, man. Those arrows once they get sent forth from the missile silos, they're gonna do exactly what they were created to do, and that's to create a sword slaughter, man. 2/3 of our people and Esau, Edom, the so-called white man.
Isn't trying to create more missile silos? Hey man, that's just more destruction we see, man. That's all we see when we see people, these other nations making more missiles and making more missile silos. That right there is adding to the destruction of the so-called self-proclaimed white man. We know it because the scripture tells you that those arrows are going to come and hit America and reel the earth to and fro like a fucking drunkard, man.
And the book of Jeremiah talks about those weapons being the indignation of the Lord. Now that's his armory.
Right. Come on, man. That's heavy. Go ahead.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Which is talking everybody here in fucking America, man. All these other nations, all these fucking, these Elamites, these fucking Ishmaelites, all these fucking Hamites, all these Moabites, all these Ammonites, all these Amorites. Every single fucking nation that's here in America is gonna get fucking, starting with Esau fucking Edom. You're gonna fucking perish, man. You got all this tribulation coming to you, man. But no, I am no widow. I am a queen. I am no widow. I shall. Come on, man. You gonna see all this fucking sorrow. Scriptures tell you, Revelation 18 and 6, reward her double unto her double, man. Your punishment's gonna be twice as bad than what we went fucking through. You damn devils got it coming to you, man.
That's why it says that none shall be able to deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Woo! Keep going, bro.
God. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
You telling me rain can do that? You telling me wet ass rain can burn your motherfucking, acid rain, but it ain't even that. It ain't when acid rain comes, it's not even like that, man. It don't burn you literally, It's just more acidic than natural fucking rain, This right here, this is that strange rain. These are those arrows that are going to be shot off from the ends of the earth, man. They're going to hit America, man. And they're going to be just like Sarah Connor and that fucking Terminator. Yeah. Her ass was holding on to that fucking fence, and her shit was gone, bro.
Yeah, she was through, man.
She was through, bro.
And these devils, man, they put a lot of scriptures. They make a lot of movies out of the scriptures, man.
Right.
Especially with the so-called alien invasions, which are going to be the chariots that are going to come in at the time when Yahweh Shai reveals himself in the second coming.
Right.
They're going to deliver the elect, all right, and destroy the wicked. 2/3 of our people who are following after their oppressor, man.
Right.
We saw even with any other nations, man, doing the customs of the world, the traditions and holidays. All that shit is wicked as hell, man. But Yahweh Shai is coming back, all right, to bring all that down, man, instead of righteousness, man.
Right.
Bring down wickedness instead of righteousness, man.
Right.
Zechariah 14 and 12. I start from the top again. And it shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Woo.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Man, that's pure destruction, man. And those that are just outside of the blast radius of those damn nuclear missiles, which you ain't gonna be able to be outside of the blast radius. It'll be 200 million missiles, that are gonna hit. But guess what? That first few missiles that's hit, those that are just outside, that radiation is gonna be so high, your skin's gonna fall off of you. Your tongue is gonna fall out your fucking mouth. You're gonna see your tongue wobbling on the fucking ground, still moving because muscles, they still got, electrical charge in them. When body parts get cut off, they still got electrical charge. They twitch and shit, So you're gonna see all that shit happen. Your eyes just gonna fall out. You know what I mean? Your head, at first it's gonna be dangling. You're gonna be looking at your toes while one eye's looking forward. You're gonna be looking at your toes, and then that shit's gonna completely fall the fuck off, man. Come on, man. There's all this shit. Your hair gonna go poof, and it's gonna evaporate off your fucking head. There'll be mass destruction is coming to you, damn devils, man. This is what's coming to you, motherfuckers, man. Those ICBM nuclear missiles, which we're seeing these nations get ready to, and constantly talk about how if America got into a war with China, it'd be a nuclear war, and how they're looking more towards nuclear war the closer they get, with it, or the more tension that brews up with China, Iran, North Korea, Russia, Cuba now. The more and more this shit brews up, the more and more closer we get to that nuclear war that America's gonna get destroyed by. Sorry, go ahead.
I brought this article out a while ago, man, and this really puts in perspective the amount of destruction that Yahweh Shai is going to come with, man. You know, and this is wagingpeace.org, and it reads the effects of a 300 kiloton nuclear warhead detonated above Washington D.C. All right, it pretty much goes into a simulation in detail about how it looks like when a bomb about a 300, the power of a 300 kiloton nuclear warhead is detonated. But you had Putin; they actually have 350 kiloton nuclear warheads, man.
Now, let me break this down for you. Y'all don't know what a kiloton is. A kilo is 1,000, right? So 350 kilotons. That's 350,000 tons. It's not a ton, 2,000 pounds. A kilo is 1,000 pounds, which was really 500 tons, right? So we're talking about 350 kilotons, right? Take 500 or take 1,000 tons. Take 1,000 tons, which is really 2,000 pounds. Take 1,000 of those and times that by 350. Now take 350,000 tons, times that by 2. That's 700,000 tons, 700,000 pounds worth of fucking nuclear power.
And that's just one warhead.
That's one. That's one fucking warhead, man.
That's one warhead. And Babylon's gonna receive 200 million of those, man.
That's a lot. That's why the Earth is gonna get hit with such powerful, blast, such a powerful blast that the Earth is literally going to move. It's going to rock in orbit, man. Come on, man.
I was going to read a little bit of this article, and it reads that 300. Mind you, these nations. So Russia has the power of 350 kiloton nuclear warheads, man. So this article is a little old, but now put in perspective the amount of power they have now. It says a 300 kiloton warhead would, within a millionth of a second, release 300 trillion calories of energy, primarily in the form of intense light. Ooh. The surrounding air would be superheated and create a rapidly expanding fireball. Almost all the air within and around the fireball would be compressed into a steeply fronted, luminous blast wave of enormous extent and power.
Hey, so that's it. Y'all bashing outside, that's it. I'm out.
We gotta go now.
Hey, that's it, bro. That's it. That's the destruction that's coming to America. It's gonna be. Oh man. Keep going, bro.
The fireball would extend more than a mile in diameter.
The fireball. He didn't say the blast. The fireball in a mile in diameter. Whoa, keep going.
And at its center, produced temperatures of over 200 million degrees Fahrenheit, about 4 to 5 times the temperature found at the center of the sun. This unearthly release of heat and energy would create an environment of unimaginable lethality, igniting extensive fires for many tens of square miles and producing a blast wave which would crush and tear apart any structures in its path.
Hey, hold on. Hold on, bro. Hey, man, we gotta give praise to Yahweh.
Yeah, call Allah.
Call Allah, Yahweh. Man. That right there, that's beautiful, man. That's the destruction that's coming, man. That right there is gonna make sure and guarantee. That right there proves that destruction that's coming, those strange fires are ICBM nuclear missiles. Because rain don't reach that temperature. They're not gonna be able to burn your fucking flesh off your bones. They're not gonna be able to burn your eyes and your eye sockets, your tongue in your mouth.
Like it says in 2 Peter 3rd chapter, man, the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right.
That's that fervent heat.
Right.
There's actually one more paragraph.
All right, go ahead.
That's the point. About 1 second later, the blast wave and 750 miles per hour winds would arrive and toss burning and disintegrating vehicles into the air like leaves in a wind.
Wow.
The blast wave could cave in buildings and would turn windows and furniture into missiles and shrapnel. The interiors of buildings that remain standing would, within minutes, be burning pyres of splintered walls, doors, and other combustibles. Seconds after the passage of the blast wave, suction effects created in part by the rising fireball would reverse the wind, drawing them toward the detonation point at perhaps 50 to 70 miles per hour.
Wow.
gonna be a lot of destruction that the Lord's coming with. That's why it's say, seek ye the Lord, man, while he may be found, and call upon him while he is near, man.
Right.
Seek the Lord now, man. So in that time, he'll find you worthy to be, delivered, because hey, right now the elect is gonna be, serving the Lord. They're gonna be building that spiritual relationship and connection with the Heavenly Father and going to love begotten Son, man.
Right.
They're not gonna be bullshitting like 2/3 of our people, because regardless if you believe or not, like just like Romans 3:3, for what if some did not believe, shall I make the faith of the Most High without effect? How forbid, man. Everything is still going to happen as it's written, regardless if you want to believe it or not.
Right.
That's why the Lord told Ezekiel, tell the people whether they hear, whether they forbear.
Right.
Because it really don't matter if you forbear, because if you forbear and don't want to take heed, that just means it wasn't meant for you, man.
Right. Well, he that has not believed, damned already.
That's right, man.
So Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, man, he's already said, the people are already, hey, man, it's already predestinated who's going to make it and who's not. Lord Yahweh Shem Shah he said what? The end is manifest from the beginning, man. So, hey, there's already the elect are already sealed. They just have to be activated. You know what I mean? The movie has to reach them. You know what I mean? The rest, the other, what do they call fill-in in a movie? The fill-in, you're nobody, man. Most High ain't dealing with you, man. You got that Lamaka, whatever, Israel, whatever. That fucking, the agent.
Oh yeah, he's an agent, man.
Yeah, he's been watching, man.
Of course he's watching, man.
That's man.
We were talking about that earlier too. And then there comes the agent, man. It's Shalak Rayam Wa Nashim upon your wicked ass, man.
Yeah. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai ain't dealing with everybody, man. Tells you what, in Isaiah 10 and 21 to 22, only a remnant shall return, man. And then the brother brought it out and wrote in the last live stream that we did last night. We did 2 live streams last night, but the first one says what? Only a remnant are going to be saved, man. So Lord Yahweh Shem Shai ain't dealing with all you fucking Israelites, man. He definitely ain't dealing with 2 other nations, man. He said to give his law, statutes, commandments unto Jacob, in Israel. He had not dealt so with any other nation, man. So he ain't dealing with you damn devils. You damn devils are going to be destroyed, and those that escape that destruction are going right into captivity, man. Matter of fact, we'll just go right into that real quick, man. We'll hit that a couple. You want to grab Amos 9 and 1? We'll hit that a little bit, man. And then we'll probably get out of here after that.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 1, and it reads, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head of all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword.
Right, you want?
He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered.
He that escapeth of the ICBM nuclear missiles, those that escape destruction, those that escape the chariots coming and cutting y'all asunder, hey man, you're not gonna be able to escape, man. You think that you escape, but you're not gonna be able to escape. Keep going.
Though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them.
Right, they're digging into hell, man. You're like making those underground bunkers, making sure that they can get away from everything like that. We're those doomsday preppers and guess what? Esau Edom, the elite, start with the elites. They're the biggest doomsday preppers, man. That's the spirit that's on Esau Edom right now. Is to prep for doom, because they know what's coming. How are you gonna prep for doom right now? When you sitting here saying I said a queen and no widow shall see no sorrow, but yet you're gonna prepare for doom, prepare for destruction.
Terrified, man.
They know what's coming, man. They understand what's coming. They know these motherfuckers. They're not stupid. They're stupid, but they ain't stupid. You know what I mean? If you can receive it,
This is a Revelation chapter 6 and verse 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Now that scroll that it's talking about is just when the missiles hit, and you have to have that mushroom cloud, man.
Right.
Verse 15, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every freeman, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
Right, man. Because they know that this right here proves. This proves that they know who's coming, man. They know that Yahweh Shem Shah is coming to bring fucking destruction and wreak havoc upon these damn devils, man. Telling the mountains and the rocks to fall upon us, which means what? They're going in the mountains, going in their bunkers, and saying, hide us from this destruction. Hide us from the ICBM nuclear missiles, and hide us from Yahweh Shai coming in his great glory with such power. You know, they know this shit, man. Come on, go ahead.
That's
Amos. Yep.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them, and though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
It says what? And they're like climb up to heaven. Are they not all these fucking, these millionaires and billionaires? Are they not constantly going out to space?
Trying to get out of here, man.
Do they not have their ISS, their International Space Station?
Right.
You know, they're literally trying to get the fuck out of here, man. It says though they said they nest among the stars. That's what it said right here.
But yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Looking it up.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, this is Obadiah, man. Go ahead.
Obadiah chapter 1 and verse
4.
And verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
which the eagle flies the highest, right? That's the most proud bird. Go ahead.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars,
which that's going into what? That International Space Station sending their satellites up there, and they started doing that in 1970. About 1969, 1970, when Abba Bivens came on the scene. That's when their downfall started, man. You know, I think it was like really like 1971 is when they really started doing that. You know, go ahead.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Thence will I bring thee down. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna, man, when he's entering the atmosphere, he's gonna kill you motherfuckers first, man. The motherfuckers that are in space, he's gonna kill you motherfuckers first. You really Jeff Bezos and fucking Ashton Kutcher, which he declined to go up there because of his family reasons, but he said he's gonna still go up there. Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, all these fucking elites that are still going up there. Hey, guess what? You motherfuckers are gonna be the first ones killed. Yahweh starts coming from the sky. He's coming and breaking open the atmosphere. He's gonna come in. You see that? Yeah, God. Oh, you don't see that, God?
Can't see nothing.
You see it? That's a chariot, bro. That's a chariot. Hey, call hello, Yahweh Bashim outside. That's a chariot. It's like a black dot, really far black dot. You see that?
I can't see no one on my glasses.
Fuck, bro. Man, fuck. Hey, call hello, Yahweh Bashim outside, man. Right when we look up, man. We look up and there's a fucking chariot. It's like a black dot. Which, hold on, let me see if I can get it with my other phone. In Lord's will, I'll post it. You know, that's heavy, bro. Hey, call hello, Yahweh. Where'd he go? Wow, I didn't even get no chance.
Yes, you sit on my glasses.
I didn't get no chance. Hey, call hello, Yahweh outside, man. Call hello, Yahweh outside, man. That's beautiful, man. It was like a black dot, man. A black dot, and it just disappeared. It's gone. Wow, man. That proves it, man. That proves it, man. You know, that's our salvation right there, man. Lord will part of the elect, man. You know,
your redemption draws nigh, man.
Right, man. What did we just do, man? We looked up, you know. That's heavy, man. Where were we at? I kind of like lost track. Right. Oh, that proves that he's coming from the sky, bro.
Oh, yeah, can you say that?
He's coming from the sky, bro. We just looked up, man. Wow. Right when we look up, Yahweh Bashim outside, man. An angel is sitting right there. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim outside, man. That proves that he's coming from the sky. So you damn devils gonna be the first one destroyed, man. The first ones by Yahweh Bashim outside and angels gonna be fucking destroyed, man. That proves it. That fucking proves it. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim outside. Living examples, man.
Right in the middle of a lesson, too.
Right in the middle of a lesson, man. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim outside, man. That was beautiful. Go ahead.
Back to Obadiah.
Yeah, you can just finish that up, or did you? Oh yeah. You know, go ahead and go back to Amos.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 3. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel,
right,
I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, this will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
Right, man. That's talking about Leviathan, man. God. You can go into the sea, man. You can go into the what is that? Crack.
The Mariana Trench.
Yeah, you can go into the Mariana Trench, the deepest part, you know, and hide yourself down there. But guess what? You're in his territory, man. It's told that Leviathan plays with the ships at sea
to say that the earth is my footstool.
Right.
You know, so where are you gonna go?
Right, man. You know, you grab Jeremiah 23 and I think it's 24.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, man. You know, grab that, man. You know, Lord Yabashim Ashah, he gonna be able to get you from anywhere, man. You know. Come on, man. That's heavy, man. And that's fucking heavy too. We literally look up and we see a fucking chariot, man. If I was using that phone, if I was using a different phone that has a great camera, I would have been able to see it. But this phone has a shitty ass camera. We're talking about shitty. This has 8 megapixels. That has 13. We would have been out, and that would have been perfect.
All I can see is pixels. I can tell around my back.
Damn, man. Damn, man, you got to go get your back fixed, man. You got to be able to see these chariots, man. That's a redemption. But anyways, getting back to it, go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him, saith the Lord?
Right.
Do not I fill heaven and earth, saith the Lord?
Hey, is not the water on earth too?
Right.
It is not the heavens, talking about the skies. Does he not fill the universe as well? So even if you were able to, which we know you're not, there's a firmament, a dome. But if you were able to even go into the universe, there's nowhere you're going to be able to hide. No fucking where you're going to be able to hide. We know that the universe is everlasting, man. It's ever growing, man. There's no end to it, right? So even if you were, which we know you're not saying that you are, but we know that you're not able to go into heaven. But if you were, there'd still be no place that you're able to fucking go in there, man. No fucking where, man. You damn devils, you can't hide, man. You motherfuckers is going to captivity, man. Revelations 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You grab Psalms 140. Was it 149 or 147? Okay. Yeah. 9 and 10. Or yeah. The noble. You motherfuckers going to captivity, man. And again, it's gonna be a hard ass captivity. Revelations. What is it? Revelations 18:6. Reward her unto her double, man. So not only is your destruction going to be twice as bad, well, guess what? Your fucking captivity is going to be twice as bad as what we are in right now. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 149, and verse 6. Let's start with verse 5.
Yeah.
Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Right, man.
Let the high praises of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand.
And that's what we're doing, man. It says the word is like a two-edged sword, man. Even cutting the divine asunder, man. So we're speaking the words of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah and giving him praise, man. Call hello Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. That's praise right there, man. The word Yahweh Shemel Shah, saying Shalak Rayam, Yahweh Shemel, call hello Yahweh Shemel Shah, Shalak Rayam, wa Nashima Baji. We're giving him praise and asking him to destroy this place, man. A Bible ball, man. That's praise to the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah being in our mouth, man, and a two-edged sword. Because again, we give praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah and the other nations. They don't like that shit. Especially with Esau Edom, the elite, they don't like the fact that we're coming back to who we are. They don't like the fact that we're praising our power.
They agree, man. They all came into one confederacy to try to keep, us from remembering who we are, man.
Right, man.
But Yahweh Shemel Shah put his spirit in us, and you know what I'm saying? He woke us up. All right, and now we're standing upon our.
Right, and what fear fell upon them?
We saw them stand upon them.
Exactly, man.
Verse 7, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
Oh, man, let's talk about you fucking elites, man. You Jeff Bezos, you Gates of Hell, you Oppenheimers, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, all you motherfucking elites, man. You're going into captivity, man. You think that you're going to be able to escape the fucking punishment, but you're not. You're going to, not only are you going to see destruction and fear is going to fall upon you, more fear. Well, guess what? You're going into captivity. You're going to see the men of the Lord walk through them fucking walls while you're in your fucking bunker.
Man.
We were talking about this last night, man.
Yeah.
We were meditating on terror on these damn devils. We were talking about, hey, man, you're going to be watching your TV and your TV is going to melt to the ground and then reform back into one of the men of the Lord, man. And he's going to stand there in great fucking boldness in the face of such an afflicted.
Ooh, in power, man.
And straight power, glowing,
man.
Glowing with fucking power.
And then
man.
We're gonna be Lord willing with the elect. We're gonna be filled with that light, man.
Yep.
You're gonna have the law written on our inward parts. We're gonna have our eyes are not gonna be regular eyes. They're gonna be light, man.
Right.
It's gonna be a dreadful look. Something that it's gonna be supernatural, man. Spirit.
Man, it's gonna be crazy, man. And then we're gonna fucking put that motherfucker into captivity. He's gonna be laying on his bed, flipping his channel like nothing's gonna happen to him. And that fucking next thing you know, his door is gonna just explode, and the man of the Lord is gonna come walking right through that shit. It's gonna be all dusty and everything that they's gonna be, and next thing you know, this glowing light comes right through that fucking dust, man. It's gonna be a man of the Lord coming and fucking put your ass in captivity and chains, man. And while we can walk through walls, but Esau can't, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be going through walls, and while we're dragging his ass, he's gonna be hitting every fucking wall on the way out, man. And they're gonna be concrete. They ain't gonna be no concrete, motherfucker. And guess what? We're gonna make sure your ass motherfucker feels every inch of that concrete wall and every single wall that you fucking hit. We're gonna drag your ass out of that motherfucker, and you going straight into captivity, man. Old, young, don't matter, man. Women, all I don't matter. All y'all motherfuckers going into captivity, man. You know, that's how it's gonna be, man. You know, go ahead. Yeah, you already know.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, and verse 12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it.
Right, man. He goes, hey, man, you're gonna receive that destruction, man. You know, go ahead.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the dawn shall fall by the sword.
Right, that's talking about America. America is gonna be wholly desolate. Jeremiah 15:13. This land is gonna be wholly desolate. But this is what's gonna happen after the smoke clears up, and we coming to get you, motherfuckers. Those that are digging to hell, those that set their nuts among the stars, those that are in the ocean. You know, this is what's gonna happen to you. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel.
Hey, that means what, man? So Lord Yabashim Shai gonna send his elect down and to fuck you motherfuckers up, put you motherfuckers in captivity, and beat you motherfuckers to shreds, man. You know, and we're gonna kill you if you don't wanna do what we tell you to. We're gonna kill you, man. You'll finish that and then get Isaiah 16.
Ezekiel chapter 25 verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh.
Now get this, bro. We're gonna be pissed off, but ain't nobody gonna be as pissed off as the Most High, and we're gonna accomplish His anger and His fury, not our own. His anger and His fury. Because hey man, if we really had it, man, we would barely do anything. We just beat them the fuck up. You know, we feel good about it, and then we go on about our business. No, the Most High has a perpetual indignation for Israel, man. Which that indignation goes into what? A righteous anger, man, against Israel. I mean, against not against Israel, against Esau, man. You know, the people of his curse. He has a great indignation against them damn devils, man. You know, and it's not gonna be a quick, fast, and a hurry home, Slakia. Slakia. Give me one sec. Somebody was calling my phone, man. But yeah, that anger is gonna be a perpetual anger, just like they have a perpetual hatred for us. Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred for us. The Most High has a perpetual hatred and anger against Esau Edom, man. You know? And it ain't gonna be fucking pretty, man. It's gonna be harsh. Yep, 60 and 12.
There's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 12.
Yep.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall utterly be wasted.
Right, man. So as soon as you motherfuckers buck up against us, we're gonna have abilities to sit here and zap your motherfucking ass, turn you into fucking dust, just like Thanos when he snapped his fingers and everybody turned into dust. We're gonna be able to do that shit, and then bring all your fucking molecules back. It's gonna be excruciating pain because you're gonna feel all your molecules tearing away from each other, man. You're gonna be able to fear that or feel that, you know. This is part of us meditating terror on you damn devils, man. You know, we want you to feel that fucking pain. We want you to feel that separation of your body, man. You know, when you for those that have had, joints dislocated or ligaments or bones broken, hey man, that's what it's gonna feel like, except 10 times worse than that, man. We're gonna be tearing each molecule away from you, and you're gonna feel all that shit, man. And then we're gonna put you motherfuckers back together and say, do you want to sit here and come against us again? There's gonna be ones that are gonna still buck up. They still gonna buck up, and they're just gonna be wiped out, man. Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna give us the power to wipe you motherfuckers out, man. You're done for it. Every other nation that will not serve us is going to perish.
Come on, man. You got just a quick one. I'm finishing out Psalms 149. Psalms 149 and 8. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written.
Woo! Go ahead.
This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
Which we know the saints are the Israelites, man. In that same chapter, starting in verse 1, it tells you who the saints are, man. It tells you the saints are the Israelites, man. You know, and this is what's coming upon you, damn devils, man. Not only destruction, but also captivity, man. You know. So let's end it. Lamentations 4 and 21. Confidence with the right there.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Right, so rejoice and be glad while the fucking time you got, man. You know, live it up, man. Do what you got to do. Live it up, because there's two things that you got coming to you, man: destruction and captivity. Live it up. Go buy you a fucking few houses, man. Go buy you as many cars as you want, man. Have as many kids as you can, man. You know, live it up. Live it up. Go get fucked up as much as you fucking want, because your end is coming. Your end is near. Go ahead.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
That cup of what? Cup of slavery, man. Cup of destruction. Cup of pure fucking agony and sorrow and tears is coming down to you. You gonna fucking drink the whole cup, nigga. It's gonna be a big ass cup. It's gonna be a body sized cup, and you gonna have to chug that shit in one go, and don't let a fucking drop hit the damn earth. That whole cup, you're gonna be holding that shit like this, chugging that bitch down. Not a single drop is gonna slide down the side of your face. Not a single drop is gonna leave that vessel and hit the ground. It's all going inside you motherfuckers, man. So rejoice and be fucking glad, man. Because sooner or later, you're gonna have to drink of that damn cup.
Just real quick. I think we brought this up again. Ezekiel chapter 8, or so like Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6, reward her even as she have rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she has filled to her double.
Right, so that cup is gonna be medium, is regular size for us. We drinking of that whole cup, right? Not a single drop is falling from the vessel onto the ground. Well, guess what? That cup is gonna be twice its size, man. You gonna drink up that whole cup. Motherfucker, you gonna drink of that shit for 1,000 years. We drinking of it for 500 years. You drinking of that shit for 1,000 years, man. And I can tell you right now, it ain't gonna taste good. It ain't gonna taste good. I mean, yeah, we ain't had no rest, but you motherfuckers gonna have rest. But guess what? On that day, or on the other 6 days, hey man, your motherfucking ass, man, you gonna be working, boy. You gonna be working, boy. You
sun down.
Sun up 24 hours,
have it
6 days a week.
Gonna have it to where the sun is 600,000 more degrees hot where you're at, and everywhere else around us, shade and cool weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When it rains, we're gonna have it rain right over here like little cartoons, the clouds
Oh,
over
yeah. No, it ain't getting no rain. It's gonna be dry, motherfucker. It's gonna be pure famine every day, all day, the rest of your life, man. Pure fucking famines, man. Your skin is gonna be cracking. You're not gonna have no ointment to put on it.
No ointment.
It's gonna get infected. Gonna get swole up. Your skin's gonna start falling off.
And you still gonna have to work.
And you still, man, and you better not let that shit affect your work. You better do good work, perfect work every single time, man.
Every single time.
But that's what you got coming, man. Rejoice and be glad, man, because that cup is coming into you, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom,
right,
that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Right. Just another name for America. Go ahead.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Right.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Right.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
What you talking about the Israelites, man? You know, our punishment is coming to an end. When their punishment is going to start, our punishment is coming to an end. You know, so we're all going to receive our end at the same time. You know, our end of punishment, their end of rulership. Go ahead.
Right. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Which means what? We're never ever going to go into captivity ever again. Never, ever, ever. This is our last captivity. Keep going.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Right.
He will discover thy sins.
He said what, man? Her sins are reached unto heaven. And you're going to get recompense for every fucking thing that you've done, man. Every single last thing that you've done. And you're not going to be able to escape it, man. You're not going to be able to escape it. All this shit's coming upon you, and it's going to come upon you very dreadful. You know? But with that being said, you know, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule very well, very beautifully. Our teachers, double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel of truth and sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Lord willing, fall upon all your houses. We want to say Shalom, Kwame, Sharala, and above. Shalom.